This is the Billy T. Detroit Radio Podcast.
Billy T. Detroit Radio. News, sports, entertainment, and a little foolishness.
And we back. And we back.
And we back. And we back. And we back. What's up, Detroit? It's your man, Billy T. This is Detroit Radio. Billy T. Detroit Radio. And got some of the usual suspects in the building. Corn Dog is in the building.
What up, what up?
And also Secret Squirrel in the building. Yeah, buddy. So, yeah, what's up, fellas? How you doing today?
Oh, good, man. I'm just chilling.
Beautiful.
Beautiful day, beautiful week, and a crazy week on planet Earth, by the way. This is show number 36, the Billy T. Detroit podcast. Trump news. Of course, the Trump show continues. This is, we're 6 months into the Trump show.
6 months?
6 months.
Is that all it's been?
Is it me, or does it feel like it's been a long,
It feels like
time?
it's been a lot longer than that.
Man, it's like it never ends. And what's the craziest this week? Well, Spicy is out.
Spicy is
Sean
dicey.
Spicer said, I'm out.
Out of here like last.
I've had enough of this stress. And there's a new press secretary, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who's been filling in for Spicy.
I'm just glad you said stress.
Oh, man, this dude, he looked stressed every time he he opened the mic. This poor guy. I'm surprised he lasted this long. I'm going to tell you the truth. And they also have a new, I guess, head of communications, Anthony Scaramucci. Anthony Scaramucci.
Man, who's Scaramucci? But when are they go? Who's going to do this on Saturday Night Live is what I want to know.
Who's going to play that
what
character?
What are they going to do now?
Yeah, well, I loved Melissa McCarthy's character, Spicy.
Fantastic.
Great character. I'm going to miss that.
Yes.
But somebody, because this guy looks like straight out of Central Casting. Hey, Scaramucci. They're going to come with something. He's so smooth and so cool.
He's going to make you an offer that you can't refuse.
Donald Trump spokesman. And, early on, he said a lot of bad things about Donald Trump.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. He said he's a farce. He's this, that, and the other.
I'm surprised he's not fired already.
And now he is licking Donald Trump's boots. I don't know if I could do that job because he has to.
You got to kiss up.
You got to kiss up.
You
to
have
the king.
to. Not only do you have to kiss up, but you have to find excuses for his screw ups.
For everything
constantly.
He does. Man, so that's a tough job. But this guy, I guess he just feels like he's so cool and smooth that he can do it.
Well, he might be.
We'll see.
He might be Rico Suave.
He better be suave. Now, the other thing with Trump, now he is asking about pardons for his staff, basically his son and his son-in-law, and for himself. Can I pardon myself? Because he knows all hell is about to break loose.
Yeah, he's going to be caught up in some Russian
roulette. Donald Jr. and Paul Manafort are going to be talking in front of the Senate, but it's going to be a closed-door meeting and talk about their visits to Russia, their communications with Russia and the lawyer and all that. And I guess Donald is preempting it, saying, well, I'll just pardon him. He already has his plan.
How is he pardoning people and
and nobody's been accused of anything?
He's only 6 months in.
He's going to pardon him. I'm going to pardon my son.
Pardon me.
He's a good boy.
Excuse me.
He's a good boy. He's 39 years old, Donald. He ain't no boy no more. It's crazy, man. This whole Washington thing, and again, it just feels like it has been going on for a very long time.
This is by far the craziest administration I have ever witnessed.
I've ever seen. It's crazy. And who knows what's going to. If this was the first 6 months, I don't know what the next
oh my God
3.5 years are going to be like.
How do you do this anymore? I mean, his kids are involved, too involved. It's like nepotism galore.
Going crazy on steroids. It is really
it's too much.
It's too much, man. I don't know how much more we can. So this guy might come in and smooth things out for a minute.
Because he's smooth.
He's smooth, suave.
Yeah.
Rico Suave Scaramucci. Oh, man. So, listen, let's get into the real news. OJ is free.
Free OJ.
OJ, the juice is loose.
The juice is loose again.
Some people are loving it. Some people are hating it. What do you guys think?
He ain't black. He's OJ.
Okay.
Well, you know what? He did a crime. He did a little time. Let the man out.
And the crime that he didn't deserve this much time.
Exactly.
Yes.
So,
I think he served the time that is deserved for the crime he was convicted of.
Right.
I have a lot to say. I really need to be doing the What Up Though show because I tell you, so a lot about this bothered me.
Uh-huh. Hey, man, hold on. I mean, I don't want to break your train of thought, but we do have a caller. Let's see. Wait a minute. Hello, caller. Welcome to the Billy T Show.
Who you talking to?
Oh, my
Lord
God.
have mercy.
Is this Mike?
Hush, kid. I'm sorry. Because I'm babysitting the dang on twins now. Because, Beyonce can't do nothing by herself.
It's my gay cousin, Trey. Oh, what do you want, man? You're babysitting Beyonce's twins?
Yes, child. They driving me crazy, Lord. Already a mess. They want to go viral. They want to break the internet like mommy. I'm like, 444, all of y'all asses down, honey. I can't deal.
Cousin Trey.
What's going on with you guys?
What's happening, Cousin Trey? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right.
All right. What's on your mind this evening?
Oh, man, I know I'm ready for my birthday.
Oh, is that right?
I know that.
Okay.
Yes, it's Leo season, man. We're in this thing.
All right. Well, happy birthday to you. Early birthday.
Thank you. I'll be doing a big old performance at the Black Gay Pride over in Detroit over here at Palmer Park.
Oh, wait a minute. Now there's a Black Gay Pride. You were the king of the Pride a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Now we got our own. That one was for just everybody. That pride was cashed out. It was just for everybody.
Okay.
Now this the pride for,
for the black folks.
For the black folk.
This is another big event for you.
Absolutely. It's going to be tons of vendors and musical guests and interviews with, circle celebrities and things like that. So it's going to be a big deal.
So what kind of vendors can you expect to see at the Black Gay Parade?
I mean, everybody got to eat, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So I'm sure there's going to be some
I'm sure to be food.
And hot dogs and Polish sausages, the regular stuff.
Stop it!
They on footlongs.
And Cousin Trey, what are you going to be doing at the Black Gay Pride event?
Oh, well, I'm going to be doing what I do, shaking the tail feather, you know what I'm saying, making the people happy to some music and stuff.
Oh, my God.
How I get down, It's going to be a leg here and there doing that,
Okay. All right.
Everything, Mm-hmm.
So what else is on your mind, man? What else is on your mind today?
Man, I just got to say, if y'all are going to come down to the Black Gay Pride, because, we got a lot of...
You said, wait a minute. You said, are we going to come down?
I'm saying, y'all, the straighties, if your breeders are going to come down, I'm just saying, be forewarned. Everybody don't want you just because we gay, okay?
Wait.
Foremost. I want to clear the air about that.
What are you saying? What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, dog, it just seemed like all the straight boys just think we all want y'all.
Uh-huh.
No. Y'all got too much on y'all plate, and so do we.
Okay.
I don't have time. Just because your girlfriend wants to be our best friend and have us do your nails and hair and stuff, don't mean we want you. Okay? So why don't you just chill on that? I want to say that.
Okay, so here's my question then. So when you are friends with a girl and her boyfriend is in the picture or whatever, what is that like? Is he jealous of you?
I can't tell you what it is, but it sure smells like some greenery jealousy to me.
It smells
I'm
like
just saying.
Okay.
I don't know who they more jealous at, though, me or her, but it's probably an issue. I don't know. I'm just saying, why can't we all just be friends and turn up and drink the rest of this Hennessy? I don't understand.
Okay, all right.
You might be afraid that after you get a little Hennessy in him, he might come out.
He gonna get a little loosey-goosey, huh?
Yeah.
Well, sure. That ain't my problem afterwards. She don't have to deal with that one.
Now, Trey, that brings up another question. These girls, you guys, girls love gay guys, right?
They love us, don't we? Don't they?
Now, you're like a girlfriend to them, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
but just every once in a while, does the chemistry ever, kind of kick in and, something might happen? With you and a girl?
No, not with me. I'm too gay
Not
for
with
that.
you. No,
But
not
I'm
with
sure
you.
there's other people that go through that. You know what I'm saying? I get too close to fish, I start breaking out in hives and things.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, that's it. That's enough.
I just sometimes. But, you know, there are people that, you know, are lucrative or liquid in their sexual feelings, and there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know,
You sure about that?
If there was an inkling of some attraction, you know, all it needs is a little bit of oil to work that on
That's
out.
it.
So I'm sure,
Yeah.
you know,
Just a little spark.
maybe this was meant to be a little bit.
Yeah. You know, somebody might change their mind.
Oh,
You know,
It can
somebody
happen.
might.
It can happen.
Because we've been known to flip the world up on this ear.
That's for sure.
More than once.
Yeah, so you know.
There's nothing, you know, everybody want to be gay a little bit. It's just that
Now, wait a minute. Now, hold on.
now you're going too far.
That's, you fantasizing now.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Okay, name one celebrity that you would like to be gay. Let's say that you could, if you could get with one celebrity, who would it be?
That's not already have been allegedly confirmed.
Right. Somebody confirmed we don't know about?
Well, I don't know. Since he's been having to come to these court hearings in Detroit every now and then, I'm thinking Trey Songz, he could be on my gay list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And if I wanted to pick a girl, for the girls to be on the gay list, I'd give them Taraji. Because she could be down for everybody. She seems like a lot of fun.
She kind of hard, huh?
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
But she like to wear a dress too, though. But you know, you can still see her like kicking it with her Nikes on slow roll. You know what I mean?
All righty. Okay, then,
That's a good
Trey.
fit.
I think that's enough. Anything else you want to talk about before you go?
Sure, I just want to say congratulations to OJ. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go hide your white women because OJ's back in October, right around Halloween probably. So I don't know what's scarier.
Ooh, yeah. OJ's out, man. OJ is on the loose again.
I know. Good for OJ, man.
Good for OJ.
He ain't do that stuff.
All right.
But I love you guys, though. I'm about to go and about to give these babies this bottle and put them down.
Baby,
Beyonce out in rehearsal. She about to break the internet again.
Yep. All right, that's my gay cousin Trey. Thank you so much, man. We'll talk to you later.
Who you talking to? All right, I'll talk to y'all.
Later, Trey.
Bye, boy. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know what to say behind that one. We know he likes Trey Songz.
Yes.
Ooh. That is my cousin.
Trey.
And he is gay.
Trey and Trey.
So
Trey
back to
Trey.
OJ. I mean, It's really fascinating that they put the parole hearing on television. And I don't know what the ratings were, but a lot of people watched.
It took up the whole day.
You know, the only good thing about it, we didn't have to watch Donald Trump for a day, or at least half a day. It didn't you know.
You know why though?
Because it's OJ. He
I'm
draws
tell you what.
that attention.
I'm going to say this.
Okay.
This is how I felt about the OJ trial, which was also televised. What else? What other trial has gotten that kind of national television?
I mean, there have been a couple: Casey Anthony, Robert Blake.
They tried to do it.
Nothing got the attention that OJ got.
I thought the OJ trial being televised was an attempt at a public lynching, and it didn't work. And it didn't work, and it pissed them all off. Mm-hmm. And I think now we go to parole hearing. Who's the last parole hearing you've seen on national television?
Never. It's never been done.
So why do we have to see this?
Because they know we're going to watch.
Because they not only that, it's more than they know we're going to. It's not because they know we're going to watch. They know they're going to watch.
They know. We meaning everybody, not meaning the America.
This is for them. This is not for us, ladies and gentlemen. This is not for black people. This
ratings.
is white.
It's for ratings.
This is not for ratings. This is for white people because they are more pissed off about this than anything in the history.
They don't want to see
right
OJ
now.
get out?
No, they wanted to see him, and that's my problem. They wanted to see him stay in.
Well, of course.
They want it, and they want to see it. And not only that, if he's going to get off, they want to make sure that you see it because they know this ires them, and they don't want this man alive.
They really don't.
Okay?
But you know what they did? They did put him in somewhat protective custody. They moved him so that he wouldn't be. They're saying
he wouldn't survive till October 1st.
That's what they're saying.
Otherwise.
That these guys in prison would want to kill him just for the notoriety of killing OJ. So they're protecting him now.
And not only that, just to make sure he don't get out.
He looked good. But you know what? Just watching it was an immediate flashback to the trial. It felt like the trial all over again.
Right. See, this is why I need to be doing the What Up Though show. Because I got too much to say for everybody else to chime in. I'm sorry.
You want to do it all yourself? Well, you do that. That's fine. You can do the What Up show.
I got a lot. Because it pissed me off.
Why?
Listening to the radio, how they are on the radio talking about, I heard a guy actually say this, okay, that he wishes there was a way, by the point system that they use, it is justified, justice system as we know it, he should get off. And I wish they could manipulate the system to keep him in.
Well, it don't work that way.
Okay, so we've had dead black man after dead black man after dead black person after dead black person, and cops getting off and getting off and getting off and getting off with nobody saying a damn word. We got one free nigga, and y'all lose y'all damn mind.
Right. And see, that is what I think a lot of people don't understand.
They can't let it go.
Here's the thing. We weren't rooting for OJ. I think black folks it was symbolic that, oh, wow, finally a black person gets off.
And it's beyond that. And it's beyond that. It's that you are so obsessed with it that it makes us say, damn, well, can he get a fair trial?
Right.
Since all your people they get off even
no matter what.
This man shot a man running away from him in his back, and he still
got off,
and got on camera, got caught planting evidence.
Even worse than that.
And he didn't, wait a minute, he didn't just get off. He wasn't found innocent. There was a juror that literally said, he didn't say, I think he's innocent. I just couldn't bring myself to convict him.
Right. How crazy is that?
Are you serious?
Well, let me hold it.
And I'm supposed to care about whether or not you get OJ off or not?
Right. But wait a minute, let's go one step further.
And that was 30 years ago.
Let's do one step further. We saw a man choked to death on video. And no one cares. And he wasn't even convicted. He wasn't even charged.
No, he was never even charged.
So I'm saying, if you can watch that and not have
never even charged,
and not have any anger in your body, it's something wrong with you. And that's what's wrong with America. Now I tell you what.
There you go.
This and I said
and this man was begging for his life.
Right. And you watched him slowly die.
Yes.
On camera.
Yes.
I can't breathe, and that's okay with America.
And that's okay with America.
Now, let's watch what happens.
But this brother,
wait a minute.
This brother killed two, is accused of. And acquitted 30 years ago.
20 years ago. 20 years ago.
Okay, 20 years ago. Thank you. I just wanted somebody to say it. Okay. I wanted somebody to say that it was 20 years ago, and I didn't want it to be me.
Right, you realize
I could be wrong.
So now, wait a minute. Now let's see what happens.
20 years ago.
This is something that I've been saying. Until white people start getting killed like this, nothing's going to change. And now we have a case in Minnesota where a white woman called the police.
Yes.
And gets shot by the police.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
He was a black cop.
Well, I'm going to tell you, the whole thing is unfortunate.
Now, we know he going to jail. We know that brother going to jail, don't we?
The police chief has already been fired.
Or quit.
Whichever way. Or he resigned probably by the pressure. Or one way or another, he's gone. He's out. Okay? And this is in the same state where a cop just got off. For killing a man in front of his children, in front of his fiance and child.
Philando Castile.
Okay, in front of his 4-year-old child. Yep. That cop just got off. Now this white woman gets killed, and the police chief got to go.
He got to go. You know? Okay,
so now there's action. Fox News posted this picture of this lady on their website. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
And she's the most innocent victim
ever.
And all of this crap. Ooh wee.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee. And yes, it's unfortunate. It's bad. I'm sorry it happened. I really do think it's wrong, and we would feel a lot worse about it if you guys had the empathy that we had when it happened to us.
Right.
If white people felt the way they feel about this lady, the way we felt about
Castile.
Alton Sterling and Castile
and all the rest of them.
And yes, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. But because you're so passive about those,
you're upset now.
It gives us the reason to feel passive about this and make
OJ
and make us feel ire about your concern.
And
all of a sudden.
And that is the sad state of America.
Yes, it is.
And I said it before.
Yes, it is.
Until the blonde-haired people start getting killed by the police, they will see nothing wrong with it.
Exactly.
Well, they see something wrong now.
Oh, absolutely.
They see something wrong now.
Oh, it's absolutely something wrong now. Absolutely. I mean, there was, and I know there's somebody out in Utah screaming out at the top of their lungs if they're listening about Dylan Taylor. I get that. I hear you. Okay, Dylan Taylor was a young white kid who was standing in front of a 7-Eleven, was accused of a crime, and he was shot on camera with the body camera on by a black police officer, and that black police officer got off because he went to pull up his shirt because he was flaunting and talking back to the cop, and when he went to pull up his shirt, the officer thought he was reaching for a weapon, and he busted him. The kid was unarmed, and there was a big protest about it, and it didn't make the national news, and white people in Utah, I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you.
Imagine.
I feel you. And you know, if you listen to the What Up Doe show, I talked about it. Because it ain't about white and black, it's about blue and black. It's about blue.
That's
okay?
it.
It's the
Look. The police have too much control and power, and they are never convicted. It's always justified, and this has got to stop. Yes. You watch how they treat people. Yes. You see videos all the time. They're wrestling women to the ground and mishandling them and beating them up. And for what? And there is a point when America's going to have to stop and say, wait a minute, you have to hold these people accountable. If I'm a cop and I know I can do this and get away with it, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Not necessarily shooting people, but beating people up, harassing people.
And it's going on
and it's
because
getting worse and worse and worse.
It's going on because it's always gone on, and they were able to get away with it because it wasn't on camera.
Right.
And now you can see.
Now it's on camera, and they're still getting away with it.
We've been complaining about it for years, for decades, and now you see we're not just complaining. It's actually happening because we can show it to you, and you still let it happen.
Yep.
But see, there was a, I remember somebody saying that the police officers should be trained, and it's not. You can train a person, but you can't train
fear.
Racism.
Right. Racism is there. It's there.
That. If it's there, they can mask it until they get in that situation, and then it's going to come out. There's no training that. So that's what's been going on, is that a lot of these cops have come, good old boys or whatever, and now they're cops. And now
they can do it legally.
Right.
Now they can do it legally.
And the funny thing is that they all have on now the body cameras, but some of them have been turning them off.
They turned them off. Something just happened recently, and the body cameras were turned off. Yeah. Conveniently.
That was the white girl.
Oh, that was that one.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. There was no body cameras on, cameras on.
But some of them are forgetting
wait a minute.
They're
but hold up. This one happened with no cameras.
Right.
There's no video of this incident.
Right, and they're still upset.
But let's see if he gets away with it.
All right, let's see what happens, man. You know what else we got to talk about? We can be mad about this all day. We got to talk about your boy. He's out of the closet or got him locked in the closet. Or I don't know what's going on with R. Kelly right now.
Lost the track of time. One was on my mind. From the club went to a home. Didn't plan to stay that long. Here I am quickly trying to put on my clothes.
All right, so R. Kelly, he got some girls locked in the closet now. What is the story? What is this story with R. Kelly?
I just saw the one family go on there and do a press conference on it. But
well, they're saying that their daughter is in there. Now, she responded to her father saying, hey, Dad, you're totally wrong. I want to be here. I can leave whenever I want to. And she's 21 years old or 22. And so the girl is saying she's, perfectly fine with this.
Yes,
I guess R. Kelly's helping her with her career. What do you think, guys? He's supposed to have 6 women or women in Atlanta and Chicago, 2 different houses. My thing is, they're not chained up.
Where are the rest of the parents? My thing is, where are the rest of the parents?
Nobody else is mad? Are they not mad?
All I saw was this guy, and his daughter's 21, and he wasn't even sure about it. He said 20.
She's 21. And she said her dad originally dropped her off with R. Kelly.
How about that?
To help with her career. And it'd be great if you spend some time with R. Kelly, and he'll help you with your career.
Well,
Yeah.
Who's
the last
for a payday?
Who's the last person R. Kelly helped with their career? Ronald Isley?
Aaliyah.
Oh,
We know how that turned out.
No, it was Kelly Price, wasn't it?
Well, I don't know.
he didn't. That's no. We talking about
Break 'em off with a little previews of the remix. Now I'm not trying to be rude, but hey, pretty girl.
The dude got some hits.
This dude is. No, let's just face it though. This dude is disgusting. He's a disgusting human being.
He is.
He peeing on girls. But I'm saying if you're an adult,
I agree.
And I haven't liked this guy in a long. I never really was a big fan because of stupid lyrics like "You remind me of my Jeep," but. He makes good. He makes good music, but that don't mean you can do whatever you want to do. And I think he's a disgusting human being. Yes. But we all know it. Yes. And if you want to go live with this guy and let him pee on you, if you're a legal adult,
that's on you.
That's on you.
Now there was some things that was pointed out in the first video because she did 2 videos.
Who did
the
2
girl?
videos?
The girl,
the little young one.
Yeah, the 21-year-old.
Oh, the 21-year-old. She's done some. Oh, you. Yeah. I thought you meant.
Okay.
I had a flashback.
She did one video. He was still thinking about the pee, but look, the pee funk. So she did the first video, and she wouldn't give her location. Mm-hmm. And when they asked about other people there,
she wouldn't.
Well, there's a shadow. She was about.
You can
to
see
say
the shadow
something,
of the hands
and
moving.
You can see the
Don't
shadow
answer.
of the hands.
Don't answer that. Right.
And she went, no, I don't want to say that.
So the second video, they put her out in the park to show that she can leave when she wants to.
Right.
But believe me, she couldn't leave when she wanted to. So is it brainwashing? Is he brainwashing these girls to think it's a cult type thing?
I don't know.
It's like a cult when you.
I don't know. The question is, are there really other girls,
or is she the only one?
There's no other parents.
Nobody else is coming out.
No other parents are stepping up and saying my daughter is there too.
Right.
They're saying it's all these girls, but you're right. We haven't seen any other group of parents.
We've only seen 2 parents.
Yep.
And she's telling my daddy to shut up.
Daddy, shut up. Leave me alone. I'm with R. Kelly.
Right? Leave me. I'm grown.
Can I get a
He's giving her a toot and a beat.
I don't know, man. I think it's just crazy.
He's had some suggestive lyrics
all the way
that suggest his pedophilia over the years.
Yeah.
Seems like you're ready.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Show me some ID before I get knee deep into you.
I don't see nothing wrong. So anyway, that's R. Kelly. I mean, what are they going to do? What are you going to do?
What'd you say, 12 play?
12
years old?
I forgot about that one. Yeah. Man, oh man, this dude. But here's the problem. People still go see him. They spend money on music. They spend money on tickets. And
he's got some hits.
It's going to be funny.
He puts on a good show.
And he's disgusting.
He's here next Saturday.
We'll see what happens.
It's sold out. Show.
They said right after this news came out, ticket sales spiked.
Wow.
He puts on a good show.
We're disgusting people. We're disgusting. We are disgusting as a people that we say it's okay because he's so talented.
I tell you what I can say, and this is not in defense of R. Kelly. This is in criticism of many, and I will say very many of the people that say they won't support R. Kelly because of these accusations. Or not. I'm okay with the one if they don't like the 14-year-old girl thing or he peed on. But this case here, this girl is 21. But those same people would have stood up and defended Michael Jackson to the end. And they'll sit up and they'll buy Michael Jackson records and go see Michael Jackson because he's talented and all of that stuff. This dude was doing little boys.
Allegedly.
I ain't allegedly. I'm saying it. I'm claiming it. I'm owning it.
Ooh, Squirrel is on the roll today.
I'm owning it.
It's always an excuse. He's so talented. Michael could never do that. How do you know? Why me? He could never do it.
He was messing with boys younger than that girl.
He said he lets them sleep in the bed with him. You're 40 years old, Michael. You don't let little boys sleep in the bed with you. I'm sorry.
And I'm going to say this. Full disclosure.
Uh-oh.
Remember when there was
he about to give up some goods here.
There was 5 bodyguards who filed a suit against Michael Jackson for making them a part of his charades. Do you remember that?
No,
you don't remember that came up?
Vaguely. I vaguely remember
Okay,
something
so
about
one
that.
of those bodyguards was Aaron White, a guy I graduated high school with.
Oh, really?
So now here is me. It's the word of somebody I know personally.
And what did he say?
Very well.
What did he say?
Versus the word of somebody I've just
never met.
know of since I was a kid as an entertainer, but never met him personally. Oh, he said that he had a buzzer. Mm-hmm. And when the kid they would let the kid into his room. They would go whenever they went into his bedroom. The door was closed and locked, and there was a buzzer that they had to hit if somebody was coming.
Oh my God! So you can get if somebody was coming to the bedroom or to the
If
house
somebody
or what?
was coming to the house.
Like,
yes.
Mike, get the kid out of there.
Get the
beep,
kid
beep,
dressed.
beep, beep. Dress him up, clean him up.
Yeah.
Wipe him off.
So it was always
Oh, my
something
God,
suspicious.
really?
It was something that was always suspicious to them. But when it came out, I mean, they were getting paid handsomely, so they did their job.
They kept their mouth shut.
But when all of this other stuff came out, then it's like, man, was he in there doing this?
Well, now look. Okay, so here's my question.
I'm doing that. Boo, boo, ooh.
Here's my question. I understand they're getting paid handsomely, but if you knew that this grown man was taking little boys in the room, the door is locked, nobody could come in, could you live with yourself knowing something's going on in there? They ain't playing tiddlywinks. What is going on?
Maybe
you don't
they
know.
were.
Or do you rationalize in your mind like, Mike's harmless?
You
What
try
do you
to
do?
You rationalize it in your mind until
'Cause you want that 100,000 a year, huh?
Until there's news that somebody's saying Michael Jackson touched my little boy. Then it's like, oh, you know what?
I know you'd like to thank you.
Don't stay, but
Lean a little bit closer, see. Roses really smell like boo boo. Yeah, the roses really smell.
All right, so speaking of that, do we even want to talk about Usher giving the girl herpes? Is that corn dog? That's the soft spot with you there, huh?
Roses really smell like boo boo.
Okay, let's move on to politics. Since Donald Trump is president, Kid Rock says he's going to run for Senate here in Michigan. He's going to be a senator here in Michigan. What do you guys think?
I'm not
Kid
in.
Rock?
I'm out.
You're out?
Yes.
You ain't messing with Kid Rock?
No.
You know what? He will probably win.
He could. He definitely could win. That's a fact. He's a celebrity, and he's going to garner some votes. And I hear he's Republican, too. if I'm
Yeah.
not
Oh, yeah.
mistaken.
Yeah.
So,
He's a Republican. Well, he voted for Romney. He supported Romney and Trump.
Donald Trump.
Yeah. So
Yeah, this is turned into a Republican state as we've
Yes,
seen
it has.
in this past
Yes, it
election.
has.
We get a lot of Republican support here, even though we're allegedly still a blue state. A lot of Republican support outside of the city, and he could
that's
very well
how
win.
Trump won the state.
He could absolutely win. No, Trump won the state because of Russia, but I think that.
But I mean, a lot of people support him. It's.
I think he can absolutely win.
I think he will win. I think he will win.
I wouldn't doubt it. I'm not.
There's no doubt.
I can't argue that.
I would not doubt it at all. Would not doubt it at all.
Not at all. Not at all. But speaking of, since we're in politics, how about the mayoral candidate in Florida who told his opponent's supporters to go back to Africa?
I assume they were black.
Mr. Neville, you and your people, I assume that Mr. Neville was black, you and your people talk about reparations. Where you got your reparations came in the form of Barack Obama.
Oh, my God.
My advice to you, if you don't like it here in America, there are flights leaving from Florida every day, from Tampa, Florida every day. Go back to Africa. Go back to Africa. Go back to Africa. Go back to Africa.
Buy me a ticket. Oh, man, what is this world coming? They can say anything. They can say and do anything. Donald Trump has torn down any normalcy. We are now in a state of anything goes. Anything goes. If this guy can just say that and no repercussions, anything goes.
Now, the interesting thing will be if he wins.
Oh, he's running for mayor.
Yes.
Oh, he'll win. What state is it?
Florida.
Oh, yeah, he's won. He already won.
They
are crazy as hell.
Petersburg, Florida.
They are crazy. Florida and Texas are two states I would never live in. And I love the weather in Florida, but in the palm trees. But they are crazy as hell in Florida and Texas.
And don't be surprised, but Kansas City has a surprise for you brothers if you decide to go there and try to run a business.
Oh, really?
Oh, they got the Good Old Boy Network like you.
You ain't getting in, huh?
Like
I believe it.
I believe it. I have a friend of mine, and I won't mention his name. Good friend of mine. He owned a car dealership in Kansas City. Mm-hmm. He owned one here actually, and they moved him. He bought one in Kansas City, and he came in one morning, and someone had taken a pitchfork.
What?
And ran it down the side of 17 cars that had just came off of
the truck.
What? 17 Traverses.
This is a black guy owned the dealership.
Black guy bought the dealership. And he ran it all the way down. It gets worse. Here's how dastardly they can get. He came in, they got him all fixed, right? And he came in one morning, and the news was sitting out front. He had no idea what was going on. They didn't say nothing to him. He went in, and he got phone calls from customers saying, hey, I got a phone call from somebody saying that, they wanted me to come down there and talk that you sold. Why are they calling me to tell me that you sold us vehicles that have been previously damaged and repaired? I already knew that. Well, it was other dealerships in town was calling his customers that bought these vehicles to let them know, that car was damaged before and they just fixed them. If you look at the car a certain way, you can see this, blah, 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 blah. And then called the news out to be there waiting for pissed off customers to show up.
Did they show up?
No, because
he had already told them.
He had disclosed that information and discounted the vehicles for it, and they accepted it on that criteria.
As is. Yeah,
with that criteria.
Wow, so it backfired on them.
So it backfired on them.
Wow. They trying to run that brother out of business, man.
They got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my tin in my hand and a gleam in my eye.
All right, before we go, let's talk to Corn Dog, the real hustler. He apparently he's been to the movies. Apparently he has been to the movies, and we need to find out about, I guess, Spider-Man, the apes. The apes are big now. The apes are big. They say this is really one of the good ones. This is one of the best ones so far, right?
Yes, this is the third in the series of the new Planet of the Apes.
Okay.
And it still chronicles Caesar, who is the leader. Mm-hmm. And his war against the humans who are trying to exterminate the apes.
Of course. Yeah, that's the whole idea. Exterminate those damn apes. You dirty ape. You.
And it's
ever since Charlton Heston, you dirty. Get your dirty ape hands off of me.
But no, it's really good. Planet of the Apes is just, and it's going to continue.
Is King Kong in this one? Because he was really good.
It's a whole bunch of King Kong.
King Kong should be the leader of the Planet of the Apes.
That would be interesting.
A bunch of little apes running around.
But he can't talk.
No. He doesn't have to. Caesar do all the talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. The CGI is good. It knocked Spider-Man off.
Knocked him out the box,
It's been a couple of weeks for Spider-Man.
Okay.
This Friday, Girls Trip.
Oh. Jada and
Jada Pinkett Smith
and Queen Latifah back together.
Latifah,
setting it
Regina Hall, and Tiffany Haddish.
Who's Tiffany Haddish?
I love her. She's from the Carmichael Show.
What is the Carmichael Show?
What? You don't watch the Carmichael Show? Well, it's about to be canceled, so you missed a great show.
I watched 3 television shows.
Okay.
Bar Rescue, Shark Tank, and Law and Order.
Oh, you poor guy.
I know.
It's a very funny show. The young guy, Carmichael, and they touch on a lot of, social issues of the day. She plays his brother's girlfriend, and she's kind of hood, but she's really cool. Everybody on the show is cool. It's a great show, but she's in
Girl Trip. And she's in Girl Trip. That's the new movie she's in.
No, wait. Is this the girl that was on Jimmy Kimmel?
Right.
Yes.
Recently?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She's a little cutie.
Yeah. And funny.
And if you don't know her, like people don't know her who don't watch the Carmichael Show, they're going to know her after this movie.
Really?
She really does make her presence felt.
Steals the show?
Okay.
She steals the movie.
Okay.
I do want to see that.
If it was not for her, it was the movie just would be bland. She really livens it up.
Wow.
Okay.
So she's really going to get some notoriety from that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's with some big names too. She's with some big names.
Yeah, she'll get some attention.
Yeah, surprisingly, and it's with the 4, because everybody, and like I said, a lot of people are probably like Tiffany Haddish, but now they're going to know who she is. And then you got Lorenz Tate in there, and then Mike Coulter for some.
He's really done well for himself since the Old Dog character. I mean, I really thought he would be pigeonholed after that, and The first time I heard he was going to be on something else, he was on that show South Central.
That was a good show.
And I was thinking,
that was a good show.
Old dog, how is he going to look? And then when I first saw him, I said, man, he's really a good
Love
actor.
Jones
he did Love Jones,
and all that.
which was really good.
From there, he just took off, man, and he's really done well.
Yeah. But that old dog was
I loved him in
character.
the one where he was the singer.
Oh,
Frankie Lyman.
Frankie Lyman, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, he was really
Fools
good.
Fall in Love. I loved him in that.
Great movie. Great
Yeah.
movie. All right, what do we have to look forward to, Corn Dog?
Well, next week we got Atomic Blonde, which is coming out.
Charlize Theron.
Yes, and
I love that. Looks good.
That's
That looks
going to
good.
be a good action movie.
Yeah.
And then following that is Detroit, August 4th, and Kidnapped with Halle Berry.
Can't wait a minute. Kidnapped with Halle Berry?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard about that one.
Yeah.
She's going to get kidnapped?
Yeah. I did see that.
Her child gets kidnapped.
Uh-oh.
And she's not the type of mother that sits back
And
and
waits
just
for
let
the
it
cops.
happen. She goes after the kidnappers, and
Well, you know what?
She takes it to him.
Halle Berry needs a good movie. I'll tell you one she was in that was good. I think people slept on it. I think it was called The Call or The Caller.
Yes, it was.
She played
That was
a
good.
911
Yes.
operator.
Yeah,
That was good. She went after that
was
girl.
good. That
She
was
got
really
her. That was
good.
really good. So good for Halle Berry. But this Detroit movie I'm looking forward to because it's about if I'm not mistaken, the Algiers motel incident, which you may have heard of, but you have to. I just read a story about it. It was really deep, and it should be interesting how they play this.
Yeah.
Well, they got some big things lined up next week for it. Next week is the red carpet premiere down at the Fox Theater on July 25th.
Awesome.
And it will have the director, the writer, and the cast members in.
Oh, wow.
And it's got a good cast. It's got John Boyega. You may know him from Star Wars. Mm-hmm. Anthony Mackie.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Jason Mitchell. Eazy-E.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You know, Laz Alonso.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's been around.
Yeah, it's got a good cast.
And you've got tickets for all of us, right?
Well, you know what?
He talking his way out. Like, Donald Trump now.
Listen up. This is for the listeners as well. Next, like I said, there's a lot going on. Monday, July 24th, there will be sightings for some of the actors. It will be Peyton Alex Smith, Nathan Davis Jr., and Joseph David Jones.
I have no idea who those people are.
They are in the movie. They're cast members in the movie.
Okay, if you say so.
And they will be making an appearance. And one of the appearances they're going to be doing will be at the American Coney Islands.
Oh.
And that will be from 11 to 12.
Like noon in the middle of the day?
Yes.
Oh, I'll go up there and get some conies.
And that is the first.
What day is that?
That is July 24th. And this is in celebration of Detroit. You know,
Monday.
This is Detroit's
That's Monday.
birthday.
That's my off day.
This is Detroit's birthday. 316.
I thought 313 was our birthday.
No, 313 is just Detroit
It's
Day.
That's just Detroit Day.
316 is the birthday. So the first 316 people will get free hot dogs.
What math is he doing?
Oh, I have no idea. Okay.
You mean 716?
No,
316
is Detroit's 316th.
Oh, 316th birthday. Okay,
Okay, there you go.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it sounded like March 16th.
At American Coney Island from 11 to 2, the first 316 people will get free Coney dogs.
Cool.
And then they will also be giving out a pair of tickets for the red carpet premiere there. And then from 1:30 to 2:30, Detroit Water Ice Factory.
Dude, we're not going to remember all that.
Yeah,
it's too much information.
Question. On the movies you saw, Superman, Planet of the Apes, and Girl Trip. Did you
mean
see Girl Trip?
Spider-Man?
Yeah, Spider-Man. I'm sorry.
Planet of the Apes and Girls Trip. Which one was
How many
the best?
corn dogs?
Spider-Man was like 4 corn dogs.
Oh, that's pretty
I like
good.
that action.
Oh.
As well as Planet Apes 4.
Wait, you said the Planet of the Apes was better than Spider-Man.
No, I never said that. I said it was.
It's outdoing
He
Spider-Man.
said it knocked it off.
Knocked it
Box
out.
office,
Okay,
right.
okay.
And then Girls Trip. I give Girls Trips 4.
Oh, see, he's giving them all 4s because I told him he always give them 3s.
So he bumped it up a notch.
He bumped it up a notch. Yeah.
No,
and I just want to say,
I give them 4 corn dogs because they're
I've got
good
something to
movies.
say. Okay.
What you got to say, nigga? We
something
got to
to
go.
say.
What?
I got something to say. Take everything he says as far as how many corn dogs with a grain of salt because he has no freaking idea what he's talking about. Okay.
We gotta go.
Fences
We gotta go.
is not a 5-star movie.
Oh, my God.
It is not a 5-star.
Fences is a 5-star.
Thank you so much for listening, guys. It's Billy T. Detroit Radio, and we are out of here. Thank you for listening to the Billy T. Detroit Radio broadcast. Follow me on social media at Billy T. Detroit.